time for the Gore N More podcast.
Gonna have a good time. Gonna have a good time. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
We're going on now.
A ball break, walking hand in hand in the moonlight. We'll be the sweet soul there. I swear we'll never part.
We're going on now.
A ball break, running in the sand, feeling alright.
Do gaga.
And what's up, everybody, and welcome to the Gore N More podcast. This is your host with the most, TJ Bowser. Did I do that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And joining me as always, your juggler of knowledge, Chad Chrisman.
Faux shizzle, bitches.
And Big Johnny D.
What's going on, Gorehouse?
And the killing machine himself, Bobby Amone.
How the fuck are you this evening?
Okay, so I stroked out there at the beginning, but it's okay. We will keep pushing on. So we got a delicious movie for you today. The Hills Have Eyes. But before that, it's Slice of Life. Chad started off.
Excuse me. Well, to start off, I'm feeling much better. I got rid of that chest cold.
There you go.
That's good.
Aside from work, I just had a nice lazy weekend. I didn't do much. I checked out some cool shit on Disney Plus. I sat down and started watching The Aristocats with my youngest daughter. And 10 minutes in, she passes out. She's sitting there snoring away. I'm like, shit, I gotta watch this by myself. So I watched that and Mickey's Christmas Carol, and I finally got to watch the first episode of The Mandalorian. Excellent.
How was
show.
that?
Love it. Very good.
Excellent.
I haven't watched the second episode yet, but yeah, it was really good. So that was my weekend. How about you, John?
Hey, there's your sexy faces. I was just going to ask you if you could do that.
Where the fuck were you? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, dude.
So let's see, my week, blah, blah, blah. Work, bullshit, nothing. Also Disney Plus, but not Star Wars, more on the Marvel side. And okay, so I got to make an honorable mention here that we talked about in our chat, but I'll bring it to the listeners. Listen, if you're watching Darkwing Duck, when you get to the end of the very first episode, yeah, you know where exactly I'm going to push it. When you get to the end of the episode and he's fighting, I don't know what the hell, he's like fucking Poison Ivy. He gets on the lawnmower and he goes, "Let's go toss a little salad." Best fucking line ever.
Agreed.
And besides that, I helped a buddy level his floor yesterday at his new house, and then sat down and watched this movie.
Hey, I got a question for you, bud.
Yeah.
You were checking out the Marvel stuff. Now, we had Disney Plus on day one, and I was checking out the Marvel stuff. And I could have sworn on day one, neither the first Iron Man or the first Thor movie were there. But then I logged on Saturday, and they were there.
Interesting.
I could be wrong, but I could have sworn they were not there on day one.
Well, I don't know if I can honestly validate that, because I don't know if I actually checked it out on day one or if it was like the second day. But I don't know. I mean, listen, I like it. Is it going to kill all the other streaming services? No.
10 million people signed up. 10 million.
Listen,
Keep
it's going to be awesome.
It's gonna do fantastic. This is, they're gonna be adding more stuff here pretty soon. Like all
content.
after like February, all the Marvel shit's gonna be on there.
No. I'm not even going on that aspect. I'm just going on like all the rest of them are going to play the whose dick is bigger game.
Well, yeah, look at
and
Netflix.
like that's why Netflix is.
Yeah,
right. So it's all going to work out for all of us in the end. You know what I mean? Like, so
not only is it going to work out for us, but it's really going to fuck over Comcast, Dish, DirecTV. They're going to be losing a lot of money.
Did you see the new meme?
Step up their game, so it's all good. Yeah, like you said, it's going to work out no matter what.
Did you see that new meme where it was like somebody's going to package up all these apps and call it, invent cable?
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw
like,
an app where it said there's no other better streaming service than somebody said Netflix, and then you see the baby Yoda and it says, "My beer you will hold."
Yeah.
Listen, man,
Okay.
Disney Plus is great, but no horror, so it doesn't really work for us in this group. So,
well, all the Fox stuff is going to be on Hulu. So,
although I will say I would personally take a pardon on Return to Oz, because I think that could be questionable.
I would say the same for The Black Hole. It has some very horrific elements to it, too.
But, yeah. Bobby, how was your week, buddy?
My weekend was wonderful. I was with Miss Tisa Wicked of Wicked Wednesday celebrating her birthday in Pennsylvania with her mom and her sister. And then Friday we were doing stuff. Saturday we were running around, and then those 2 days was a wonderful weekend. And then Sunday was dinner with my friend Taylor, and her uncle. They invited me, so I was like, okay, sounds wonderful to me. And then here I am. That's it. I keep it short and simple, but it was a wonderful weekend. It was great, and now I'm here chilling with you guys, and I'm having a little Southern comfort as we do this shit.
Yeah. Well, on Saturday, before we...
I was saying, wait, TJ, how?
Yes, I will segue into myself. Saturday, I had a show with Jeff Burr. That was
Damn
awesome.
it, Bobby.
Speaking of Jeff Burr, I got a Mick Strawn story for you.
Hit it.
Fuck!
That was that was a wonderful fucking story.
Yes.
Loved it.
Wow.
Best story ever.
So, if you guys... Motherfucker, let me tell the story! At the beginning of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, Leatherface, the good one, you know the convenience store, the gas station.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mick designed all that. Art directed, carpentry, all of that, right? So... When the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 was filming, early in the morning, Jeff Burr went to the gas station and was checking out angles, seeing what would work and what wouldn't work before the rest of the cast and crew got there. A guy in a car pulled up, got out, and it was Michael fucking Berryman. And he goes,
Really?
"Do you work here?" and he said, "What?"
No
He goes, "Sir, you're mistaken. This is a film set for a horror movie." And he goes, "I know a little bit about that." He goes, "Oh, yeah, I'm an actor." He goes, "Oh, really?" So Mick Strawn fooled Pluto
That's hilarious.
into thinking that a set gas station was a real gas station.
That's awesome.
I mean, I don't know about you, but if you're in the rural part of Texas and you see that,
Yeah.
I would think it's real too. If it's like,
I
it
gotta
looks
say,
pretty fucking real.
I gotta say, I'm surprised that guy did not recognize Michael Berryman at first sight, because that
That's
dude's
a sin.
unmistakable.
That's a sin. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
That's a sin.
Oh, by the way, I just want to throw this out there too. Another thing that happened this weekend was I went to Redbox and bought a couple used movies. I bought Godzilla King of the Monsters for $4
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
I
Blu-ray.
didn't even know you could do that at those.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you'd be surprised. What
The,
you can find.
the only ones that you can't buy used movies out of are the Redbox ones that are at Walmart. No Walmart
Yeah,
allows them to sell
that's,
them.
that's for sure.
No,
So
Walmart.
Wegmans is fair. Wegmans is fair game. You guys don't have that shit probably down there.
A what?
Wegmans.
Wegmans. If you are from Rochester, New York, you literally will. If Wegmans had a dick, they would all suck it.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Like that's how
Wait, like,
popular that.
in public, or is there set times you can do this?
I think they would all join in and hold hands at the same time.
That's
They
one hell of a
love it
merch.
that much. I mean, it's a dope grocery store, but it's a fucking grocery store. Anyways,
What?
right?
Okay, guys, let's get on to
That's
the
what
episode.
this episode's
on.
fucking
Moving
going.
on, motherfuckers.
Tumbling down
Okay,
the hill.
so before I boost up too much loudness here. Okay, this is The Hills Have Eyes from 1977, directed by The Wes Craven, written by The Wes Craven, produced by Peter Locke, starring Russ Grieve as Big Bob Carter, Virginia Vincent as Ethel Carter, Susan Lanier as Brenda Carter, Robert Houston as Bobby Carter, Dee Wallace as Lynn Wood, Monsby as Doug Wood, Brenda Mironoff as Baby Katie Wood, James Whitworth as Papa Jupiter, Courtney Clark as Mama, Lance Godon as Mars, Michael Berryman as Pluto, Peter Locke as Mercury, credited as Arthur King.
Why
Music
the fuck
by-
are you saying Carter like you were
Ew.
from Boston? Carter.
Autumn.
Carter.
You got your khakis or your cockies?
Oh,
Fuck, music by
got my
Don Peak.
khakis.
Cinema by Eric Sarin and edited by Wes Craven, distributed by blah blah blah, distributed by Vanguard, released July 22nd, 1977. Runtime of 89 mementos. Budget about $350. How the fuck budget ranges between $350,000 and $700,000? That's a big fucking gap. Get it right. Gross
where's the,
$25
where's the
million.
other $400,000?
I don't know, but we got a fucking doozy of a trailer today, boys. Here we go. And Chad.
Yo, roll that beautiful bean footage.
They wanted to see something different, but something different saw them first. The hills have eyes.
Mister, don't take your family back in that area. The silver has been gone for 40 years now. Besides, there's nothing back in there but animals.
We're lost. The old creep told you not to get off the road.
What began as a vacation ended as a nightmare.
Be hell to pay now.
What was that?
She thought she knew what the world was all about, but nothing prepared her for this. The hills have eyes.
Oh, you going with my baby?
Get out of the way, Dick.
A mother fighting for her child loses it in the worst possible way.
I hit him with a tire iron and I split his face wide open. That was a bad mistake. I come back for you later, girlie. Why are you doing this?
The story of an American family who lost everything except the will to survive. Murdered, raped, burned, but not beaten. The hills have eyes. The story of one family's refusal to die.
I'm gonna get those animals.
The hills have eyes. A night of terror. A day of vengeance where no one was spared. No one.
Kill the babe! Kill me!
They fought back. Anything was a weapon.
Jesus Christ, I mean, this is a trailer.
The family dog to the family car.
It's working!
The hills have eyes. The most shocking, terrifying film you will ever see by Wes Craven, writer and director of The Last House on the Left. The hills have eyes. The lucky ones died first.
Jesus Christ.
All right. The
That was
Pieces
a
trailer.
long fucking trailer.
Pieces trailer still wins out for me for best trailer length ever.
Agreed.
The length,
Like,
it's all about the length, about the girth.
How dare you?
Man, all I need is 30 seconds, buddy. That's all I need.
Oh,
sorry.
damn.
I don't need that 3 minutes. Fuck that shit.
That was
3
like
minutes.
half the movie. I
We're gonna
swear.
leave that alone.
Who's going to do the plot rundown?
I'll do it.
Do it, Bobby. Do it.
Oh.
Don't tempt me with a good time. While traveling in a trailer through the desert to California, the retired detective Big Bob Carter stops at an isolated gas station with his family for fueling and rest. Bob is traveling with his wife Ethel, his son Bobby.
Dang it,
God damn
Bobby.
That's the same fucking name as me. Motherfucker. Stole my shit.
Can you do flips like him?
I certainly could try.
I want to see that.
His daughters Brenda and Lynn. Shut up, John.
Monster Mania, baby.
Oh, God, no. And his son-in-law and Lynn's husband Doug and their daughter baby Cat. Hell of a name. When they leave the gas station, the owner advises Bob to stay on the main road. However, the stubborn driver takes a shortcut through the nuclear testing site and wrecks a station wagon. Sounds like vacation.
ever.
Hey, we've all done it, haven't we? Through nuclear. Yeah, there we go. With the family stranded in the middle of nowhere, Bob and Doug walk on the road trying to find some help. Bob is captured by an insane, sadistic member of a deranged, evil family that lives nearby the spot. Doug returns to the trailer, and along the night, the Carter family is attacked by the group of psychotic cannibal criminals. Sounds like a Disney Plus thing.
Right?
Absolutely trapped by the murderers, they have to fight to survive. Wes Craven at one of his finest moments in his career. Boys, continue.
I just gotta say, this whole thing could have been avoided if old Big Bob himself didn't freak out when he got buzzed by a fucking Air Force jet.
I was going to say the rabbit.
That too, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Technically, yeah. Well, hey, it's a rabbit. It's a rabbit.
I mean,
come on.
That whole
Hit the rabbit.
the whole
Don't hit the
combination
rabbit,
of
goddammit.
loud. No, fuck the rabbit, dude. You do not listen. this important fucking PSA Gore N More safety tip. If there's an animal in the road, don't fucking swerve. Hit the bitch.
No shit. Especially fucking rabbits.
You're terrible, terrible.
Fuck that squirrel, dude.
How dare you?
Fuck off.
But not only that, this whole thing could have been avoided, at least in this version, if he just listened to the fucking gas station clerk.
Yep.
But we're not paid to listen.
He
We're
straight
paid
up
to
was
do
just
shit.
like, "Don't go back there, dude. There's people back there."
He's like, no, there's animals. Like he didn't really go into it, but
All right, fine. A squirrel, I guess I'll spare one squirrel. Don't hit the fucking rabbit. Continue.
Why,
That's it,
Bobby?
all
What do
right?
you have a thing for rabbits, huh?
Rabbit.
We had baby rabbits living in the backyard. Okay.
I just want to say one thing, and I want to see if Chad already has in his notes because I'm sure he'll react. Abe Snake.
What?
Abe Snake.
Abe Snake?
Abe Snake.
I don't have that in my notes.
Oh,
Fuck
you're
it.
about to have it in your notes.
You know, all right. So this is a little behind the thing. Wes Craven got the funding for this movie by filming a porno
That
in
is true.
1975 called Angela the Fireworks Woman. And he was in it, and his name was Abe Snake.
Shut the front door.
I figured that would have been your coup de grace.
No, that was not in my notes. I guess I should.
Oh, wow.
I should
That
have
was
looked
like-
beyond
I
IMDb
Well,
and
shame
Wikipedia
on
this
you.
time.
It was a kept quiet. I mean, not kept quiet, but not. It was something way overlooked for his career.
Well, because everybody says this was his second movie, and like the super nerds are like, no.
The
Technically, his second
porno
movie was a
his
porn.
second movie.
Like those fat nerds in the memes. Well, actually,
Yeah, exactly.
Aliens, okay, just aliens.
According to the research I did in my dwelling over the past 7 months.
in my dwelling, like he's a hobbit. In my
Right.
dwelling.
Okay.
But
Yeah, let's discuss this fucking train wreck
Yeah,
of a
you-
movie.
well, I was gonna say, I was like, this was my pick. So if you guys hated it, I apologize.
I could honestly
Wes
hear more
Craven, I
about
could
Wes
see where
Craven's
he was
porno.
starting to develop, so I liked it.
I liked it, but I had the misfortune of seeing the remake first, so I feel the remake is 10 times better.
I can understand that.
This movie
Cheetah?
has a rape scene in it, so automatic points off. Any movie that has to go to that length is trying too hard.
Well, then I guess we should not do last.
Wow.
I was thinking that too.
Right? Yeah.
Stay away from Last House on the Left.
Fair enough. And spit on your grave. I guess that's out of the fucking.
Yes. Can we try to veer away from them? Because I will always.
No, that's fine.
No.
I mean,
Anyway,
I'm not.
I know that's the one thing that bothers me in horror movies is that
No, dude. Well, and it
we watched a
should.
Bigfoot movie
Like,
today.
it should though. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
well, you're right.
But
If they're
sometimes,
grasping,
There's something wrong.
but
if
sometimes
they're
it's
grasping for that, it's just for the pure shock because they're like, we got nothing else, so we're just gonna go with like the ultimate, like that, and obviously, like everybody big knows the big granddaddy of Serbian film.
never.
You know.
We'll never watch that.
Nope. I'm right there with you. And you know what? If our listeners fucking say fuck you guys, well,
Thank
sorry.
you guys. But anyway, I like parts of this film. I like scenes of this film. I like what this film is, but I feel like this story it has been done better.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I can agree to that, and I do agree with Chad. I mean, the remake is amped up,
Right.
but this was also 1977. For a
Right.
movie like this, I mean, you had Halloween coming a year later, you had Chainsaw before, which was raw, but this was different than those two in general. So,
Well,
you didn't know what you were going to get.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know what this is all based off of is the Sonny Bean story.
Right.
Yeah,
So, which, you know, some people say is real. More than likely, it's probably a fabrication of a story, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going down that fucking hole.
rabbit holes today.
Yeah, just little ones.
Oh, little rabbit hole.
But I'm right there actually with Chad. I saw the remake first, which I absolutely love. And then I watched this one, which I did fully appreciate this movie. I'm not going to say like it, like, okay, spoilers to jump ahead of the podcast. Does it hold up? No. That's why there's a fucking remake, and it was awesome. But I mean, the remake, dude, is still this whole movie, like at least the first half, and they tweak it towards the end. I mean, it's still, this movie had some crazy scenes. It was totally Wes Craven with the fucking booby traps and all that other shit.
Booty
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, boo. But no, it's, and actually one of our listeners brought it up, and funny she did, because she wanted us to discuss the remake against this as well. And this is the whole reason I actually picked this movie, is when we originally were picking movies, I wanted to do a remake versus original discussion.
Right.
But which is naturally going to lead to, but
Right, but you have to start with the original and then do the remake,
Yes.
especially with this, because if you start with the remake and go backwards, there's no point.
well, I feel like we actually have to go to number 2 before we hit the remake.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
The slasher sequel.
As terrible as it's going to be, we're all going to ride that train wreck together.
I don't know.
At some point, I'm kidding.
As terrible as that's going to be, it can't nearly be as bad as The Dentist Part 2 is going to be.
Brace yourself.
I love that tagline, though, dude.
So there's one clip I want to play for you guys, so I can get your thoughts on this. A little bit of live commentary.
Fire away.
But when Martha had this one, something went wrong. This thing she give me, something happened. He was so big. He came out sideways and almost tore poor Martha apart. He weighed 20 pounds and was hairy as a monkey. When he was 10 years
He
old,
literally gave birth to Sasquatch.
he was big as I was. Accidents were happening all the time. Dogs falling in the well. I even found chickens with their heads bit off.
Yep.
Then in August of 39, I was in town getting supplies. And the whole damn house burned to the ground. My little baby girl was a cinder when I found her, but this monster kid wasn't even singed. I knew he'd done it. I hit him with a tire iron and I split his face wide open.
How bad was it?
I thought I'd killed him. I was afraid they'd come and take me away. So I took him out on the desert and I left him there. I figured if he wasn't dead, he couldn't live more than 2 hours out there in that heat. And then it would all be over with.
And you think his ghost is still trying to track you? That was a long time ago.
Long enough for him to steal a whore that nobody had missed. Long enough to raise a passel of wild kids. Long enough for a devil kid to grow up to be a devil man. Yeah.
What would you like to know, TJ?
What are your thoughts on that whole fucking scene?
I love it.
Yeah, it's exposition as to what we're gonna see. I feel so. I like it, but I would definitely say, acting wise, jumping ahead a teeny bit over the top, but at the same time, it's emotional, so it works.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
So no. I actually like that scene.
How do you feel the
It
music?
was actually, what was that?
The music in the specific scene. Like that little fucking piano.
I think it was nice and suspenseful.
Yeah. And they have it.
Go ahead, John. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say they give you the good old jump scare, dude. You know what I mean? Like, and that dude's fucking huge compared to that little kid.
Oh yeah, he's like fucking my size.
Right?
He's like some 6'5" motherfucker.
The dialogue is so strange.
Yeah. I would definitely say the piano fits. It's suspenseful yet quiet. So I like it.
I think it
Quick
fits the movie
question.
really well.
With this one, and I feel like I could be wrong, but was this one actually ever said it was a nuclear testing facility? Because they only said it was an Air Force weapons range.
When they're driving through, they're looking at the map and saying that it was used for some kind of nuclear testing.
Did it?
Yeah.
Because I didn't think Wes Craven actually said the first one was that. Because I didn't think they were mutated by that. They were just cannibalistic hillbillies.
I always took it as they were mutants.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I always took it as they were mutants.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it was only kind of marginally said when they're driving through and they're looking at the map saying, different points of what they're passing through.
And the only mutated looking one is Pluto anyway.
Right.
Right. You get that sweet little
Mars had those really sharp teeth.
So the mutations are very limited.
Right.
If you want to see mutations, Toxic Avenger.
And
oh my God, dude.
You got to remember the time it was made for the budget they had.
Well,
on that budget, they made Halloween with a mask. There ain't no way you were getting mutations out of this.
I mean, they did have the the art director from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob Burns.
Bob Burns. Okay, Chad, hit us with the notes and behind the scenes.
The similarities to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre were intentional, as Wes Craven was a huge fan of Tobe Hooper's film. He considered his film part of an homage to it. When originally submitted to the MPAA, the film was given an X rating, which would have relegated it to the porno circuit and severely hurt the box office returns, but apparently Wes Craven is no stranger to that. Thank you. So he cut the film enough to secure an R rating, and the original director's cut is thought to be no longer in existence. I would also like to add that I feel like it's barely an R by today's standards.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. PG-13.
Yeah.
PG-13.
I don't know. The rape scene would probably put it up into R territory.
Agreed.
According to Wes Craven, the idea of actually having the baby killed in the film was considered. However, the cast and crew strongly opposed the idea, saying they would leave if the plot went that route. Thankfully, they didn't. I would have done the same. Like, could you imagine?
Although, if you watch the little, I think there's like an hour documentary of like the actors talking about it. There's the dude who plays Bobby, and he said he remembered people like chanting, "Kill the baby, kill the baby." And I was like, God dang it, Bobby!
I knew it was going to be used. Knew it was going to be fucking used.
Okay, so Wes Craven.
Oh, so quiet!
I thought John was going to
Wait for you to say something.
Wes Craven's original title for the film was Blood Relations. Producer Peter Locke disliked the title. Numerous titles were then considered, and they tested best under the title The Hills Have Eyes, although Craven himself initially disliked the title.
Can we play the Acacia Strains, The Hills Have Eyes at the end of this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why not? Okay, continue.
Star Michael Berryman said he was once watching the film in a theater when a woman in front of him said aloud, "This movie is sick and depraved." He then thought it would be funny to lean over her and said, "You're damn right, lady, this movie is sick." According to star Robert Houston, the audition process for the film depended a lot on whether or not an actor could cry on cue. About 55 minutes in, Virginia Vincent's reaction to being shot was quite genuine, as there was a mishap with a squib planted under her robe.
Oh.
A small explosion caused her a deal of pain, and she was briefly taken to the hospital. So a squib went wrong, exploded the wrong way, and boom.
Yeah.
Shit.
The dead dog used as a stand-in for their dead beauty was actually a real dead dog they bought from the sheriff's department. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
According to Wes Craven, the film was shot on cameras rented from a famous California pornographer. So there you go. That's what me and John were talking about.
Fucking A. Way to go.
Shot this right in the valley, man.
If we ever reviewed that movie, that would be the more part of the gore.
According to Susie Lanier Bramlett, whoever the tension was at first quite high when the crew prepared to shoot the scene where Pluto rapes Brenda. As a gag to break the ice for everyone, she and Michael Berryman started making out during the first take, and the whole crew started laughing hysterically.
There you go.
Hey, you got to do it.
Pluto getting it in.
Okay, so Michael Berryman's condition, how do you say this? Hypohidrotic ectodermal dysplasia means he has a lack of sweat glands, among other things. Despite this, he worked on the movie for 5 months in 100+ degrees heat out in the desert.
Woo!
Yeah.
Auditioning for the role of Ruby required the actresses to have a foot race. When Wes Craven shouted for the actresses to go, Janice Blythe stood behind for a moment, then after a moment took off and beat all the other actresses to the finish line, which gave her the role.
Interesting.
Many of the props in the Farrell family's cave were from Bob Burns' previous project, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Janice Blythe said Wes Craven kept insisting she be covered in more dirt throughout shooting because she looked too pretty to have been living in a desert all of her life. In an interview, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to skip that. Nobody cares about that.
God damn it, Bob.
Producer Peter Locke has a memorable cameo as Mercury, the imbecile-sounding gang member with the feathered headdress who's only spotted twice throughout the film. Firstly at Fred's garage, and secondly communicating with Mars and Pluto using the radio.
Ooh, baby.
Right? So the movie was actually inspired. The movie was actually inspired by something that actually happened to Wes Craven. It happened to him while taking a motorcycle trip with his wife. They stopped in a small Nevada town. A trio of locals shot an arrow past his head and insulted him. When Craven threatened to sue them, they replied they could easily kill him, leave his corpse in a nearby salt mine, and no one would ever know.
Interesting.
No shit.
Yeah.
Hell of a way to go.
Janice Blythe at first refused to pick up the rattlesnake in the film. Producer Peter Locke tried to convince her to pick it up, but she said she would only do it if he would do it too. So he quickly touched the rattlesnake, and then she picked up the snake for the scene.
Okay.
You're right there, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, so like what we were talking about, it's based on the legend of Sawney Bean and his family, a feral clan who inhabited and roamed the highlands of Scotland's East Lothian County near Edinburgh in the early 1400s. They captured, tormented, and ate several transients. They were eventually captured on the order of Scotland's King James, were judged to be insane, and executed without trial. The executions of the Bean clan all allegedly involved grotesque tortures, inspiring the aspect of the film that the Carter family became as brutal as their attackers when they seek revenge.
Okay. That's
Fuck yeah.
intense.
Originally, the ending of the movie wasn't as abrupt as it is on screen. Apparently, the ending was supposed to show all of them getting back together at the trailer, having a happy reunion.
The ending that TJ and I saw did do that.
What?
Yeah, it didn't do the abrupt red ending after he stabbed fucking Mars.
Oh, shit.
It showed him with his baby walking, and then he met up with the brother and sister, and then they walked into the sunset. It was all like...
No shit.
Yeah.
Huh. That's fucked up.
Wah, wah, wah.
I kind of actually like the abrupt ending, though, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, it's... I mean, the other one is, like, nice if you want that, like...
excuse
Oh,
me.
okay,
I like the
baby's
abrupt
okay.
ending.
Right?
We were talking about which version. How did your movie end, Bobby, when you watched it?
Mine ended with the car exploding at the end. And then it carried on from there. I only just watched the ending a little bit ago when I found it.
Like the actual last scene, though, what was it?
Bobby didn't watch the movie.
I did watch the movie, dude. I had to watch the ending before I got on the damn podcast. It was the normal ending. What I consider the normal ending.
The abrupt red stabbing ending?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I saw, too.
Yeah. I didn't see any... I didn't know there was another ending for this movie.
Boy, this is just like Pieces all over again.
Right?
We saw like a different cut of a movie.
Hey, let me just say thank you, TJ, Dropbox.
Yes.
Greatest idea ever.
Fucking right.
I'll be loading up next week's pick.
I didn't even bother.
And the fact that I can stream it right to my Xbox without fucking
I didn't even bother
is
trying
awesome.
that just because I was already halfway through the movie when you finally got it working.
I get some decent copies. This was a good transfer.
It was.
I saw that's what he was watching when I came in. It was very good. Originally, the film was going to be set in a forest in 1994, and most of the major cannibals were adolescents. The baby was also not stolen for food, but for a perverted religious ritual.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
That's really going fucking
ham.
I will never have kids.
For the scene where they're actually eating Big Bob, they were actually eating a leg of lamb roast.
Oh. Sounds pretty good.
And what's his tits said it was delicious because they said they were fucking starving because they didn't eat for like 24 hours or some bullshit while they were
Can you
filming.
reiterate what's his tits?
What's his tits? This is the dude who was eating it. Fucking Jupiter. I can't think of his real name right now.
That isn't cranberry sauce, Artie.
Since we're bringing up what's his tits, I just want to bring up just for the hell of it and just because Jared loves it so much. Oh, hot tits, Brie Larson.
Woo, hot tits!
Hot tits.
I just love talking about hot tits.
And
okay,
the quote, my good old self, Kevin Feige, great filmmaker, Brie Larson, great tits.
I laughed so hard when you said that on Dewback.
T-shirts.
Okay, so listen to this, and this is my last little bit, but Craven originally considered collaborating with Sean S. Cunningham on a horror children's film based on Hansel and Gretel, but Locke wanted the film to be more in the vein of The Last House on the Left, so that's how we got The Hills Have Eyes.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's all I got for the behind-the-scenes stuff. I mean, it's
a short and sweet movie.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
And one of my biggest complaints for the movie was the inconsistencies in Papa Jupiter's makeup effect.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you notice, the scene where he's eating Big Bob, there's like an extreme close-up of his face, and his nose just looks really gnarled and fucked up. But later on, at the end of the movie, it just looks like it's like a light scar. Especially the scene where he and Pluto are running down the hill going to the trailer, and there's almost no makeup on him at all.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like somebody just took a marker and fucking just drew the line.
Yeah, but for the close-up, I mean, this is a really good-looking makeup effect.
Right.
But yeah, I saw that and it bugged the hell out of me.
Okay.
But it's funny that you the notes were short and sweet because they're not a lot. Because dude, this one was kind of a hard one for me to think of. And I got one, and you guys probably know, but why is Ruby not named after a planet?
I was thinking that today too. That's funny. I was just sitting there. I'm at work and I'm sitting there thinking about the movie. I'm like, why was everybody else named after planets / gods and she wasn't?
That is a good question.
Now, if you watch the documentary,
Here we go.
I believe Wes Craven's. Yeah, here we go. Wes Craven says that, and as corny as it is, he wanted her to be the gem of the family, hence Ruby.
Interesting.
Okay. All right. Makes sense.
Get that douche.
Yep, douche of the movie, guys. I don't even know.
The gas station attendant? You can't even say he was a douche. He warned them.
Yeah. I'm going to say
Actually, no. The father. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
The dad. Big Bob was kind of an
asshole.
asshole.
He was a dick.
You're right.
He decided to go down the road that they shouldn't have went down. Come on. What the fuck?
Or was it Doug's mustache?
Hey, don't you diss on Doug's mustache. That's my favorite character.
Bro, that's a sweet fucking porn
It
stash,
was.
dude. I hope he came off of Wes Craven's other movie right before.
He had a porn stash
if you probably
and
go look it up. Wouldn't doubt he did.
he had a porn stash and a bowl cut.
Let's just say he was called Daddy on both films. Anyway.
But yeah, douche of the movie, the father. He was a douchebag.
Especially like he's driving down the road and just snaps and screams at everyone.
Out of nowhere, which I do like, but at the same time, it in real life is not called for.
Right.
Hey man, it's that Big Bob.
Big Bob's douche.
Okay, guys, are we ready for the questions?
Let's lay this on.
Favorite kill? Mine would have to be the old crucifixion with the cactus in the mouth.
Yeah, the burning on the crucifix. Yes.
Well, I was gonna say that, but I can't not. I don't want to just jump on the train because I will say that is the one thing I wish they kept in the remake.
TJ, why are you standing there posing like you're doing the fusion dance?
I'm pointing at John. Oh, that's Bobby.
Fusion.
Are we all posing now? Pose. Give me your muscles.
I didn't do the dance beforehand. Before I got
Right? Oh, yeah. Fuck. God damn it. No, man. Honestly, I
just fucking shared his bust.
We have a lot of us together. Chair. Bobby is down. The killing machine is down.
I'm gonna have to say when Beast kills fucking what's his name there, Pluto.
But I don't think he really killed him. Isn't Pluto in the sequel?
Yes.
Yeah, but I think the sequel's like a bunch. Okay, not to like flash forward. The dog has a fucking flashback in the sequel.
What?
Yeah.
Just saying, that's where we're going, Chad. So just buckle the fuck up.
But now it's worth the watch.
I think my favorite kill was actually also the dog, but when he just knocks Mercury off the fucking cliff and he falls to his death because it was so random.
No!
You know who that was, right?
Yeah, that was the producer. That was Peter Locke.
Yeah, I love that was his cameo. They're like, yep, just come in 30 seconds. dressed like this weird fucking Native American.
Hobby.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a question for you. How'd the dog know to pick up the radio?
Smart fucker.
He's a good boy.
Right?
That's how.
Good boy.
He's a good boy.
Hey, I got boy.
Although maybe if Bob trained him because he was police, you know.
I was just thinking about that, John. He was a former police officer. He could have had that dog from the police force too.
That's a good
Retired him and
possibility.
the dog at the same time. You never know.
Did you guys notice that this was also a dual revenge movie?
Yes.
Not only with the family but with the dog, because Beauty dies, so the dog gets revenge.
Yeah, because they killed his bitch.
They killed your bitch.
Fucking asshole.
And then Doug gets his revenge.
Come on, Bluto.
Oh, no,
Doug gets his revenge for his
I'm
wife.
still gonna go with the fact that he's just a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, until you fuck with his bitch like they did.
Okay,
Bro,
boys.
what they did with the dog in the remake, when was his name Doug in the remake? I can't fucking remember.
I don't remember. It's been a while.
Hey guys,
But
what's
when
your
that
best scene?
character, what?
John, what's your best scene?
We're still talking.
What are you talking about? The remake? We can't talk about the remake.
Fine.
We're talking about the remake.
Best scene?
Yeah.
All right. Best scene is using their dead mother as a decoy.
I remember when we did that. That was funny.
Having a trip mine hooked up to a fucking the car to pull. That was fucking awesome. I have nothing else to say on that. You just watch it.
Hey,
It's
Johnny,
great.
you see the time we stole the baby? They didn't know we were coming.
Who else had Chili's theme song going in their heads? I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back.
Ribs.
That's right. You want some baby back ribs, baby? Mm-hmm.
We were going to
Get
eat
that
that
Cosby sauce
baby.
on it.
I ate a
That's not
baby.
cranberry sauce.
Yes.
That isn't cranberry sauce, Artie.
No, it is not.
So, everybody answer best scene?
Actually, John was the only one that answered.
Hey, Bobby,
I
what's
am.
your best scene?
Stole that thunder.
Shit. The ending scene. I like the whole premise.
What is that if you watch the movie?
With the random stabbing.
I will say that dude definitely, like, when he hucked that rock, it was like perfect fucking shot in the middle of the face.
Yeah, that was good. I like that.
I think I don't know if I'm gonna say best scene, but I think one of my favorite parts was when Ruby picks up the fucking rattlesnake and takes it over and it bites fucking Mars.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
My
That
favorite
was a hell
part
of a
is when I go siphon the gas out of the car and they're
You
having
like sucking
sex.
it, don't you? Don't you?
Yeah.
Someone cut his mic.
You're gonna light. Hey, that gasoline's gonna light up your life. Woo!
Moving on. Okay. Did the opening scene hook you guys in?
Yeah. I mean, yes and no.
It was just.
It's a hit or a miss.
I would
Not
say there
really.
wasn't really
I don't-
much of an opening
God damn
scene.
it.
It was just scenic.
Sorry, my
Just scenic
headphones
overlooks
suck
and
and they
shit.
keep cutting out.
Oh, God. Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties.
No, it's just my headphones. It's not nothing here. It's just my shitty headphones. They're wearing out. I need a new pair.
I agree
mean-
with you, John. At the same time, there's nothing really to hook you in the first scene.
Yeah, it was.
But
it
at
was
the same
stupid.
time, when I saw the title, "The Hills Have Eyes," that makes me go, okay, what does it actually mean? So now I want to see what it really means.
It's a pretty cool
So
title. I will give him
I
that.
feel like all you need is 2 words, and that's just cannibal hillbillies, and then that's pretty much it.
Yee yee.
And it always starts with a random gas station in the desert.
Chainsaw style.
Yeah.
That's
They're not-
like he said, he was inspired by it. Can you blame him? The movie is about isolation.
I was hoping there would be more flips though when Bobby was doing them in the beginning. I figured that would like come back in the end, but yeah, there was no payoff for that.
So you were
He
hoping
just-
for Ninja Bobby.
Yeah, he was just being a dick at that point. He was just showing off to his sister.
It's really funny that he was doing all those flips and shit, and then he fell off the fucking rocks and scratched the fuck out of his face.
Which did you notice in one of the scenes? The
It
scratch
was the other side, yeah. Yeah, I did notice that.
The
I had to
the
rewind
continuity
it.
factor
Wait,
just
what the
couldn't
fuck?
stay consistent with this.
Hey, No mess up is as bad as K&B's mess up on Jason Goes to Hell. They switched the eye damage.
Yep.
They didn't have a proper answer for that either. When Kane asked them, he's like, "Why is the eye like this?" They're like,
we already made the makeup. It's staying like
that's
this.
how we made it.
Yep.
That's exactly what they said.
So opening scene for me, it just kind of set the tone for the movie. Really slow and drawn out. But yeah, that's about it for me. Chad?
Yeah, there's not much else to say.
Yeah, I didn't really care much for the opening scene. It didn't really do much, but I think I have a little bit of a better appreciation for it than you. Not much, but a little bit.
Okay. Best hits, hottest girl, I'd have to say Ruby, because she's like one of those meth head girls. She's down for anything.
Oh my God, really?
I gotta disagree. Young D. Wallace.
You know what? That's a hot take, man. I respect that. I respect that.
If you say so, all right.
Okay, we'll give her the crackhead hotness.
That's like My Name Is Earl's wife, the ex-wife there.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I can't.
I, in all honesty,
I'm gonna pay you child support for the next 18 years.
This was the one movie I just did not pay attention to that.
Bobby doesn't want to rock the trailer.
Oh, by the way,
no, I don't have a legitimate answer for this because I'm like, all right, I'm like, wait, I just don't have an answer for this one. So
by the way,
sorry.
Funny story about this is last night as I'm sitting there at my computer watching this, I can hear my wife watching a shitty Lifetime Christmas movie. Like it's like really loud. I turn around to see what she's watching, and just as I turn around, I see the name D. Wallace on her TV. No! I'm like, no shit. She's like, what? I'm like, she's in this too, and I hold up The Hills Have Eyes.
I'm also watching D. Wallace.
But a better D. Wallace. Not some shitty Christmas D. Wallace.
Not a sellout. Okay. You sold out. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Best hits, hottest girl, John?
We go with D. Wallace.
That's yeah, young D. Wallace.
Yeah.
She was hot back in the day.
Yep.
Okay, Bobby, you already answered?
Yeah, I did. I legitimately don't have an answer.
His answer
Bobby
was no
said
answer.
the mom.
I did not say the
Okay.
mom.
Grandma, he's got that guilt fever. Did the score set the mood? Yes.
God.
Sure.
Oh yeah, totally.
Really
I would say
slow
yes.
and drawn out. Best song?
Was none.
Nay.
N.A.
What was he listening to on the radio before he put the headphones on?
I don't even fucking remember.
Yeah, you got me.
I don't know either. I was just.
Oh fuck!
I
thought you had it.
Whatever it is, we'll go with that.
I thought you had one in your.
Favorite character? Mine would be Beast.
Pluto. I'm a fan of Michael Berryman. Pluto.
Yeah, that's fair. How many movies he's been in, dude?
He's been in
like
quite a bit.
300 probably.
Oh yeah, easily. He's got a pretty extensive career, and then I think this is one of his first ones. So
I really liked his extended cameo in Weird Science.
Yeah.
Oh, with the biker gang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I watched.
I love that fucking movie.
I loved him in Devil's Rejects as he's sitting there and the girl's talking Star Wars and he's over here like, oh, I fuck her. I'm like, wait. I'm like, that's his cameo. Okay, fits perfect.
Fucking right.
He's over there vacuuming. I'm like, yeah, he's got a pretty chill life over here.
He does, but how shitty is that? That's the only reason they call her. Listen, we need a weird fucking dude for her movie. And you are.
Okay, boys. So moving on to Chad. You answer?
I'm gonna go with Ruby.
Okay, fair enough.
Ruby
Redemption.
your favorite character?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna say Doug. I gotta go with the stash, dude. That was sweet.
Yeah,
Oh, shit,
you could
I
ride
forgot
that for
about him.
days.
Yeah.
Was it scary?
No.
Not by today's standards.
No, by no means.
But it was shocking at the time.
You know what it was? Long and drawn out.
Jesus Christ, dude.
What's that?
I said, but you know what it was? Long and drawn out. Does it hold up today? Was the next question.
Listen, we can't. First of all, if we've all seen the remake beforehand, it's hard to fucking be like, okay, yeah, this is actually it holds up, blah blah blah. But for the time, dude, like involving a baby in a horror movie, that is kind of like a big thing. And I could see where in the 70s that would be very.
Okay, but I've seen better paced movies in the 70s. Watch some Giallo films, and I'm just like,
I don't want to hear anything about fucking pacing from you, Mister.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
exactly
you
where
cannot
I'm
fucking
going with
talk.
this shit.
Not one damn bit. Mr. Alone in the goddamn dark.
No,
Just
not
Before
Alone
Dawn,
in the
whatever it
Just
was.
just before dawn.
Can't even get the movie right. See,
We
that's how I
haven't
know
got
it
to Alone in the
sucked.
Dark yet. Jack
I'm
Shoulder's first
sorry.
movie.
That's how I
John,
know it sucked.
John,
ugh.
how much time was it between the first and the second kill?
Wasn't it 80
It was
minutes?
like-
It was like
yeah.
100 something minutes.
It's like an insane amount of time.
112
Another
minutes.
fucking movie.
Okay, moving on.
No, we're not moving on.
Do we all agree it doesn't hold up today?
No.
No, that's why we got a remake.
Yeah, we've already touched on that.
Okay, so acting good or bad? I think the acting was pretty good for this film.
I would say it was decent. Everybody put their best foot forward. Some was a little intense, but it fit the moment they were in. So yeah.
Hey, the fact that they were thrown out in the desert and they were working with what they could, yeah, I thought they did a good job.
You know, I wish we would have ate that baby. Baby tenders are my favorite with a little honey mustard.
Baby back ribs.
I'll tell you what, this guy needs to get out of here. He's a fucking nuisance. Do you like the cinematography? I fucking hated the cinematography. I thought at times
It was very grainy.
it
was shaky.
It was shaky. It was a bit shaky, and I didn't like some of them angles. They felt very claustrophobic.
was
I
kinda
wanted
like a
to open
porno.
it up a bit.
Kinda like
It's
a
kind of like a
porno
porno. Exactly.
I didn't mind the claustrophobia because even though they're in the vast desert, I felt like that's how like they wanted you to feel because like you're surrounded by the hills. You essentially have nowhere to get to.
But like everything was blacked out. Like you'd see a little bit of desert, and then it'd be like darkness. A little bit of desert, darkness. A little bit of desert, darkness. Open those scenes up. I would have loved to seen like a wider shot of like fucking Pluto dashing through the fucking
Maybe they just didn't.
desert.
They couldn't
Just
afford the
tackling
lights.
somebody.
But that
Yeah.
going back to cinematography, that was the scene that I hated the most. Was the scene of Pluto and Jupiter running towards the camera.
Yeah, you're right.
because it went on for too long.
Oh, and their little tribal weird fucking run there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The animal noises bother me too.
They look like they're coming straight out of Hee Haw. Fucking.
Yee-hoo! Okay, guys. Bobby, cinematography.
Hated it.
Okay.
I said I hated it at the. I said I hated it.
I did like that one zoom in on Bobby's face, like when he was like looked up and was shocked.
Okay.
I don't know. It was kind of like a nice like pan in.
One sweet angle doesn't make up for a whole movie of shit angles.
And like I said, I did like the close up of Jupiter when he's eating Big Bob and the makeup effect, but that was literally the only scene, the only shot like that I liked.
Yeah, my favorite shot was watching the crucifix because it was so like.
Again, that could have been a wider shot.
Yeah, because you really didn't get a good glimpse of it.
And it fit well. The lighting of that one fit well. Other than that, no.
Oh, lighting was superb, but I'd say for them sick angles, brah, they weren't there. Premise, premium.
Yeah.
Premium premise.
Yeah, can't get wrong with that, dude. Cannibalistic hillbillies in the woods. How many fucking movies have spawned from that premise alone? We're getting a new Wrong Turn, right?
5 of them right off the bat.
Yeah, with our boy Damien.
And by the way,
There you
Wrong
go.
Turn did it better.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never seen Wrong Turn, so if we review that,
We've got it.
1 through 6 marathon. Okay, boys.
Jesus
I actually
Christ.
really like the Wrong Turn series.
I heard number 3 is the best.
Really? Really?
Yeah, they have some decent moments. So I do agree. They do have some decent moments.
I think I like 2 better because it had Kane Hodder.
Okay. Hey,
Oh, yeah, right.
rating time. I'm going to start it off with Bobby.
What are we doing?
Rating.
Oh. I'll be nice and give it a 3.
Okay, John.
I'm gonna give it a 3.3.
Chad.
It's a 2.75 for me, buddy.
Like I love Wes Craven. I pretty much love most of his work.
I'm going to give this a 2.5.
But he was still
this-
cutting his teeth yet. This is...
He was still trying to. He was building. So I love the movie for what it is.
Yeah.
But to know that what was coming after, because obviously we're here now, we weren't there when we didn't know what was coming. Yeah, this was a stepping stone.
That's a Gore N More rating of 2.8, by the way.
That works. After this, then he just got 10 million times better as
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Discovered. Elm Street, Deadly Friend, the Scream series.
No, let's not go there. Let's not ever go
Oh
there.
my God, I threw up in my mouth. Oh,
Hey, don't be mad because he did successful with that shit.
Wait,
Come on
wait.
now.
The fact that he came back and produced the remake of Hills Have Eyes also I thought was awesome. He's like, yeah, I'll fucking help remake my own movie. Fuck it.
Yeah, but Sam Raimi did the same with Evil Dead.
even
too.
Uncle Sean did.
Who?
Yeah.
Sean Cunningham.
Sean Cunningham.
Cunningham, old 70-year-old
Bromham?
man, you're a Cunningham. I don't like him. Anyway, guys.
Are you going to meet him, though? You have to meet him.
Oh, we're going to meet him again.
I never met him.
We got to troll the fuck out of him again.
I'll bring
I'm not
Jason
worried
Goes to
about
Hell
it.
stuff up for him to sign.
I'll be either dressed up as Jason or Terminator, so I'm not really worried about it.
So,
Sherman Jason?
and you guys watch any cool horror movies lately?
Did I watch?
No.
I watched something. Now, give me a sec.
Disney Plus unfortunately has infected this house and has taken over for this last week. So I will fully admit to that.
I've been watching the new Creep Show off and on.
I got to go and watch that.
Me too.
I'm behind.
And then I watched a movie called Contagion. Does that sound about right? Or Containment. Called Containment.
I saw
There is one called Contagion.
Containment.
That was like a shitty Netflix one, I thought.
Containment is an older film. Does it have Tom Tolles in it?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's what it was.
By
Looks
the
like
way,
Corey Kaufman.
I just want to interrupt. We really need to play some commercials.
Oh my God! Damn!
Every episode it happens.
We got to make sure it happens.
All right. Well, I'm gonna laugh at the one. You already know what it is.
You guys can't laugh at this. You guys got to take this seriously this time. No laughter.
define
Cereal.
seriousness.
Super cereal.
Yeah.
Super cereal. Stop it, Bobby.
I am not
Stop
taking this cereal.
it.
This sucks on so many fucking levels.
Hello there, creepy ghouls. Do you like spooky things and horror movies? Then Cabin 13 has the stuff for you. Check out their selection of horror-themed props, pins, busts, action figures, collectibles, and more. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram. Be sure to visit cabin13.com and buy something, or I'll kill you. Marcio Charlie's Horror Costume Studios. Premium hand-sculpted latex masks, busts, and hoods. Everything is handmade and painted by Marcio himself. Be sure to check out his wide range and selection of products over at Facebook and Instagram at Horror Costume Studios.
Hey, you out there. Hey, listener. Take a look at yourself. Want to know why you look like shit? Because you aren't wearing Dewback merch. Take your ugly ass over to dewbackdiscussion.net and click on the merch tab. Pick up some hot fucking swag, then you can become a sexual Tyrannosaurus, just like us. Graveyard Classics. Horror-themed tees and posters, professional in-house screen printing, and Jaclay prints. Powered by Death Style Art and Graphics. Go see what you can dig up over at graveyardclassics.net. Come on down to Mask by Lance. Premium Friday the 13th custom-made hockey mask. Down there in Tennessee by Lance McKinney. Find him on Facebook and Instagram over at Mask by Lance. Go order one now, boy. Yee-hoo! And that was your Gore N More ad block as recommended by Dale Silva from Cabin 13. Guys, that is always a fucking hoot and a half.
It really. It's so hard.
It just
You gotta bite the lip.
So, what is next week's pick, by the way?
Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead. Speaking of Pumpkinhead, I just had Jeff Burr, who did Pumpkinhead 2 on.
there is a lot of horror alumni a part of that movie, and a lot of them starring in it. It's going to be a wonderful film.
Now, your
It
friend
always
Josh is doing a Pumpkinhead cosplay, isn't he?
Oh yes, he is. He announced it, and I'm fucking stoked to see what he's really going to do.
He got his hands on plans for the original feet and everything.
No shit.
So he's going to be able to walk like him and everything.
Oh, he will be good. he don't fuck around like
That is
like
going
the rest
to be
of
one
us.
very elaborate costume.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see that shit.
Now, is it going to be the original Pumpkinhead, or is it going to add on the wings that he had later?
No, they're gonna be original as far as I know.
Nice.
Fuck the wings. Get them goddamn wings off of that.
You guys pick up any horror stuff recently?
Friday the
No.
13th, Part 5, the New Beginning Roy figure.
Did you? Nice.
What else?
Did you get 2? One so you can open it, one so you can box it?
No, I never buy 2 at once. I buy one, open it, go back for the other one. I eventually do. Everything happens that way. What else? I don't fucking remember if I bought anything else.
I got a couple VHSs. I have Evil Dead 1, 2, and 3. Did I talk about this yet?
No.
Up
Not that I
here, I
remember.
got some really cool editions of Evil Dead 1, 2, and Army of Darkness. Chat, I'll turn on the light here for you there. They're pretty much for the display purposes, seeing that they're tied into the Jason Goes to Hell. So I'm trying to get all the Jason Goes to Hell tie-in movies up in that shit. So I'll
Nice.
probably have some.
So you
Nightmare on Elm
gotta
Street
get
3 and
the
4.
hidden. Do you have the hidden?
The hidden. Don't even start. Adam is screaming at you right now. He's in his car listening to this, just screaming at you.
Yeah, Bobby, you're not pendant buddies anymore.
Yeah, you aren't a pendant pal anymore.
You're not his pendant pal. You just fucked that up.
Oh, I'm gonna go refill my drink.
Oh god, his audio just fucking shit to bed.
Well, his cameras froze too.
Oh god, what's going on? Oh, he's gonna. Okay, we're gonna continue on talking about horror. John, did you pick up anything recently?
No, but I'm gonna use this moment to shout out a couple gorehounds, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
Actually, one of them is Bobby's friend Renee, I believe.
Oh, Rain. Yeah, she's a friend of mine. I met her through Josh.
Yeah, she's been chiming in a lot, giving us good feedback. So shout out to you. Thank you for that. That is awesome. And
You like
keep it up.
feedback?
Everything.
Thank
Good,
you,
bad.
Rain, for all the feedback.
Hell yeah. And of course, RoboFuck as well. He's always in there.
Speaking of
Giving love.
RoboFuck, did you see he recommended Christine?
Yes, I did.
He wants
And
to-
I'm
Oh,
totally
come on.
down.
Yes, that is
That could
one
be
of my
our first-
favorite all-time movies.
That could be one of our first fan picks.
Dudes, I saw Christine back when it was originally out in a drive-in. So I saw a movie about a
Oh,
killer
fuck.
car in a car.
Woo!
Who are you with in the car? Can I ask?
I was a little kid, so my family.
Oh,
Damn. No.
Oh,
I didn't know if it was going to be the scene
he's
that-
not
or
that
the
old,
beginning
you
of,
fucks.
Well, I didn't know if it was going to be like the beginning of what the fuck was it? Was it
Rage?
Blood Rage?
Blood Rage.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Blood Rage. Yeah.
God damn it!
It's not cranberry sauce.
I'm
That is
watching
not
that
cranberry
movie
sauce,
next
sorry.
week, dude.
I'm watching it too, definitely.
Probably Wednesday night.
You're not gonna watch Thanksgiving? What?
Thanksgiving is on Thanksgiving,
Oh, you gotta watch that build up.
right? See, like I got our family movie that we watch with the family before I get into the horror is like Adam's Family Values. Like that's what
Okay.
I consider like a good Thanksgiving movie.
Oh, while you're doing that, I'm watching Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Oh, now there's a good one.
A fucking car, a fucking Mustang.
Okay.
By the way, I'd like to say that no, I have not added any new horror collectibles, and I am actually kind of short one now. Because last week, while we were recording our Gore N More episode, my wife decided to decorate the house for Christmas. While doing said
Fucking
decorating,
early.
while doing said decorating, she accidentally knocked my old Cinema Fear Part 6 Jason off the shelf, and his head broke off.
Should I show you mine? It's nice and autographed.
The Part 6? I thought you just had the...
Dick.
I have Part 6 too.
You're a son of a bitch.
He has everything. He has fucking everything. You fucking get a part now. You little fucking shit. Oh fucking shit.
Two. I have 2 of those.
But
one in
not,
the box
not only
and
did she
one
do that,
autographed.
she did that and didn't tell me about it until yesterday.
Oh my god, that is. Oh, we'll file
she
the
hid it
papers
from me for a
tomorrow. We'll
week.
file the papers tomorrow.
She owes you like
You're a really
She
good
said
woman or a man.
she said she was going to replace it with the NECA one as a Christmas
That's
gift.
not how it works.
No. You need like 5 NECAs because you can't.
Well, that's what I
get
told her. I
that.
said it's not technically the same, and I said, believe me, paying $30 for that NECA. I said that's a steal compared to what you'd be paying to replace that.
Yeah, for sure.
$200 with the autograph. probably more.
$200.
Actually, it's about 110 on eBay right now.
Holy shit, that's a lot of money, people.
By the way, speaking back to our last episode, I've tried still looking up to see if I could find that puzzle, and nope, nothing.
Have we found?
Haven't found
Okay,
it.
any gorehounds? Have we found dark nips? Have we found dark nips?
I thought you found her.
I have not found Dark Nips.
No, you just found the chick on the puzzle. That's right.
I also want to add in that I was at the local Walmart in DuBois, Pennsylvania, and I found some NECA Jason figures up there.
I was one of them.
Yes, Bobby was one of them. The Nightmare Jason.
Woo.
That's right. And I'm surprised you didn't buy it. God damn it! You showed me you found me in a store and you don't buy it. How dare you?
I really don't have the spare money for things like that right now.
It's $30. It's me.
He has children and Christmas is coming up.
Yes.
How many orgasms have you ruined, Bobby?
At least one that we
as
know
far
of.
as I know with that. It's not my fault you put it next to your bed.
Who was that, Lance, that said that?
Dale.
Was it Dale? It was Dale. Yeah, he's like, I look up from while I'm having sex, and boom, there's you. And I'm like, hey, I wasn't put there. You put me there.
Well, that technically made that a threesome.
Hey, I always like to say, I've made it to thousands of people's homes. You don't know it. Stalker level expert, and it cannot be beat.
Yo, let me ask you, because you guys do the cosplay and shit, you guys ever think about like all the people that just randomly stop and take a fucking shot with their cell phone with you? Like how many people you're just on a random ass fucking phone?
That's true.
Oh yeah, I'm probably on more than I would have ever expected.
It's a weird thought though, isn't it?
Very weird.
But at the same
Like, it's
time,
awesome.
Girls, think about, Bobby, think about how many girls beat it to you, like on the red.
Girls beat it to you.
3 times a week right here.
You might want to.
They're just fucking sitting in
Yeah,
the
can
room
you-
just
can
smacking roast beef. Oh, Bobby! Oh, Bobby!
Oh,
I always
wow.
bust chops saying that's to the mask. It ain't
Oh,
to
they're
the man
busting
underneath.
chops, pork chops.
That's to the mask that I'm wearing. It's not to the man.
They'd like to wear you like
no
a mask.
Fucking clue who it is. Well, some do. Very few. Those who know me. That's it.
By the way, I just want to kind of throw this out there. I had a weird interaction with some random Facebook fan, friend, or whatever the hell she was, who messaged me the one day. This is shortly after I friended her. She asked, "Oh, how are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?" She's like, "I just had the most amazing orgasm thinking about Freddy and Jason." I'm like, okay, block.
Thank God.
I am so glad I didn't get that from
That was the
request.
creepiest thing I've ever had. I'm like, I blocked her immediately. I'm like, no. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That would have been.
Dude,
That would have been
I
automatic.
hope she's
delete.
listening
All right,
right
thanks.
now.
Yeah, she was-
That was nice.
she
Very
was
nice.
I
gone.
hope she's
after
listening
that.
right now, flicking it to Chad's voice. Dude.
Yeah, she better. Well, she said Freddie and Jason. I hope I didn't take a picture with her now that I know this.
She's
Every
from
time
England, so
Chad
probably
says
not.
roll that beautiful bean footage is when she starts.
Oh.
Great. Now I gotta be like at Monster Mania. I'm gonna be like, oh shit. How many pictures am I gonna
Which
take
one
today?
is it?
I can't wait for
What is
that
that?
mania, dude.
Son of a bitch.
So next week we have, what is it?
Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead coming up. Oh, so that means that we need to do a Thanksgiving movie. That is our Thanksgiving movie.
That's going to be our Thanksgiving one, yeah.
I think it works good.
Pumpkin
There's food.
pie, Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the title kind of works. So
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
and it's
So,
got Lance Hendrickson in it, so you know that's always a plus for me.
Right
It's
on.
got Dick Warlock in it too.
what's our plans for the rest of the year, guys? Let's discuss this while we're on air. These guys like
Making
listening.
money.
Well,
Yeah.
we did
Making money and
discuss.
getting shit done.
We did discuss putting the list on hold and doing Christmas episodes for the 4 weeks of Christmas,
That's what we did
or
do.
4
Yeah.
weeks of December.
We could do that.
Yeah.
There's 4 of us. We can each get a pick.
Well, TJ already
Um,
picked Jack Frost, so that's going to be our...
Cha-cha-cha!
That's going to
Well,
be...
he actually mentioned to me that he wanted to do Jack Frost 1 and 2. So if we want to do a double episode, I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah, we could do it like we did Silent Night, Deadly Night last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
So
sounds
you
good.
want Jack? Okay. My pick's gonna be Santa's sleigh. I already got that as well. So
Bill
good old
Goldberg!
move, bitch.
Can I do Krampus?
I was going to
Sure.
pick that, but if you want to do that, I'll think of something else. Ah, shit.
I mean, there's a few other Christmas. I mean, there's Black Christmas. Unless we just want to keep it cheesy.
Yeah. I'll go with Black Christmas.
Black
Wait,
Christmas?
I've never
good
seen
one?
that, and I want to see it. So,
Oh,
the original.
1974, right? 76.
Yeah.
Yeah,
go
do
for
the
the
original. Do the original.
Okay. We'll finish off Christmas with Black Christmas in time for the bullshit PG-13 remake.
Fuck that, dude. I'd rather watch the bullshit 09 remake.
Yeah.
We
Then
should
this-
make the Jack
yeah.
Frost episode extra long, like 2 hours.
Well, I mean,
Can
a
we
lot of our
start that
episodes are
early,
already hitting an
please?
hour.
Yes,
and a
we
half,
can start
so
that.
we're not that far.
But we got to do 2 movies, so we should probably keep that like maybe 2 hour mark. That way we can get through all of them. Because
Okay, so
Yeah.
so the lineup is going to be in no specific order: Krampus,
Mhm.
Black Christmas, Santa's Sleigh, Jack Frost 1 and 2.
Mhm.
Okay.
Those are our Christmas picks. Sweet.
Wonderful.
And you guys heard it fucking live.
Or should we leave Jack Frost 2 for next year Christmas?
That's your call, buddy. It's your pick.
Because next year is sequel-a-thon.
True.
So then do that.
We should do that. We
All right.
shouldn't do
Okay.
double. Let's not waste perfectly good movies. See, I think it was an exception for Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 because
It's
the
half
first
a movie.
50 minutes of the movie is the first movie. So-
Yeah, it's literally half a movie.
That's fair.
But the half that we got was pure fucking gold.
Yes!
Yay.
We need to watch
Oh.
that again.
Fuck yeah.
I did watch a movie the other night, which we were talking about last time, because I was reading it was the 20th anniversary, but End of Days. I
Yes.
dusted that off, and I was like, you know, I didn't fucking give it.
You dusted it
I-
off.
we were
and said,
I did, dude. Hey, man, she hasn't been touched in a while.
Ooh.
But no, man, right. But no, man, that's still a good movie, dude. And fucking the 20th anniversary. So I was like, well, in case we don't hit it for the podcast, I'm still gonna fucking.
What
watch
other
it.
Christmas slashers are there?
You want to fuck with me? You think you know bad, huh?
Well, there's the remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yes.
Yeah, doesn't he want to run around with like a flamethrower?
It's not that
Yes.
good. Christmas Evil. The Silent Night, Deadly Night remake is just called Silent Night. All Through the House,
Isn't there one called Don't Open Till Christmas?
I think.
I think so, yeah.
Silent Night, Bloody Night.
There's one called Elves.
The Dorm That Drip Blood.
There's also one called Santa versus Krampus.
Ginger Dead Man is technically a Christmas movie.
Ginger Dead Man. Oh my god.
There's
Gary
all
Busey.
sorts of there's like three or four different Krampus movies out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shit, what's the one?
Fuck yeah. Batman Returns.
Technically.
There's a movie
Die
called
Hard.
Santa Claus, CLAWS, and from 1996. From the co-writer of Night of the Living Dead.
Would that
And
be
what a
John
point
Russo?
would become a battered cliche of the Santa slasher subgenre. A young boy named Wayne sees his mom having sex with a man wearing a Santa hat, so he murders them both. Santa Claus.
I know that movie. I've seen that.
Jesus.
So
It's
somebody was sitting around there like,
it's
we're gonna take-
interesting. It's definitely one of those where you're like, okay.
They just literally
Yep,
took the
Don't Open
concept. They're
Christmas,
like, yo,
that's right.
what if some kid was singing or was experiencing, I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus, but then just fucking snapped.
There's a Tales from the Crypt?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's the Tales from the Crypt one?
All Through the House?
The original Tales from the Crypt movie from the 70s had it. And then it was also the first episode of the HBO series.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, side note, going back to the movie that we just reviewed, this was National Lampoon's Vacation gone wrong.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, I never made that connection. That's really
I don't know,
fun.
because didn't National Lampoon's Vacation
I
go
said
wrong in
something
the first
before,
place?
but nobody picked up
True.
on it, so I just went,
It's
okay.
without the mutants, the rape, and the baby.
Right.
You put everything else into there, it's got there. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining us on another episode of the Gore N More podcast. This is your host with the most, TJ Bowser, signing off.
This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, Chad Chrisman, saying bye, bitches.
This is Big Johnny D saying, see you later, Grounds.
This is your killing machine, Bobby Amon, saying, fuck off.
Damn, son.
Wow.